There's something important I will keep from you for a long time, and I think it's finally time you know the truth. Remember when we were making plans for the future, talking about building a life together? I was completely committed back then. In my heart, I knew that any day that you were the one, and I envisioned spending the rest of my life with you. Everything seemed so clear to me, and I was ready to move forward with you by my side. But then something started to change, and it wasn't because of us. It all began when my mother started sharing her thoughts with me. At first, it didn't seem like much, just small comments here and there, things I didn't think too deeply about. But as time went on, those comments became more serious. My mom didn't just make casual remarks, she had long late night talk with me. During this moment, she would say things that made me question everything I thought I knew. She spoke with such a concern and urgency, like she was trying to warn me about something that I hadn't seen or noticed. She told me that she was only looking at me, that she was trying to protect me from something that could go wrong in the future. She believed she was helping, even though I didn't ask for it. At first, I resisted her words, trying to hold on to what I felt for you. But slowly, the things she said began to seep into my thoughts. I started to doubt everything. What if she was right? What if I was making a mistake? These questions began to overwhelm me. Even though I didn't want to believe her, the seeds of doubt had already been planted in my mind. Over time, those doubts grew and grew until they took over all this certainty I once had. I found myself pulling away from the future we had planned together. I didn't want it to happen, but my fear and uncertainty got to the better of me. Eventually, I made the hard decision to stay away from the things I wanted most, marrying you. Now, I want to tell you the exact words my mother said that changed everything. Are you ready to hear them? Well, my mother said that night still haunts me to this day. She looked me in the eyes and told me that you were older than anyone she would ever accept in my life. In her mind, our age difference was like this huge warming sign, something she believed would bring nothing but problems. She made it clear that to her, this wasn't just a small issue, it was a big deal, something that would make people talk and judge. She said that if I married you, it would be a mistake and that our future would be full of difficulties that we shouldn't be able to avoid or escape. She painted a picture of what she thought my life would look like if I stay with you. She said that people would always look down on us because of our age difference, that they would talk behind our backs, and that the judgment would never stop. She also made me worry that starting a family with you might be harder because of the age gap, something that hadn't even crossed my mind before. She told me that I might end up feeling alone and misunderstood, like I didn't belong anywhere, and that the life I had dreamed of with you would turn into something I would regret. Words hit me harder than expected them to. I had always been so sure of my feelings for you, but suddenly everything felt uncertain. She made me doubt the life I had imagined with you, and I started to wonder if maybe she was right. What is marrying you did make things harder? What is it lead to a life full of struggle? just like she warned. Little by little, I let her fears take over my own thoughts, and I made the painful decision to walk away from you, even though every part of me wanted to stay. But now there's something I haven't told anyone else, something I am ready to share with you. I know you won't make fun of me or laugh, and I trust you enough to reveal this. After I listened to my mother, I ended up marrying someone else. It's been weighing on me, and I want to tell you about the biggest thing going on in my life right now. I feel like you deserve to know, and I am ready to finally say it. Now I am living in the aftermath of that choice, and it's nothing short of a disaster. I ended up marrying someone else, someone who fit perfectly into the mold my mother had shaped in me. This person checked all her boxes, but none of mine. From the outside, it might look like I made the right indecision, the one that was supposed to bring stability and happiness, but inside, my life has become a suffocating mess. There's no love in this marriage, no spark, no real connection. Every day I wake up and feel like I am living in a life that doesn't belong to me, like I am trapped in someone else's story. It's not the life I imagined or wanted for myself, and it's not the life I thought I was building when I walk away from you. The person I married isn't you, and that truth weighs on me constantly. It's like a shadow that follows me around, reminding me of what I gave up and what I could have had. I thought I was making the right decision by choosing someone who would get my family's approval, but all I ended up with is a deep sense of emptiness. I traded the love I truly wanted for the approval of others, and now all I am left with is regret. I thought that by listening to my mother, I was protecting myself from future pain, but the pain I feel now is far worse than anything I could have imagined. Every day I feel more lost. My life feels like it's falling apart, and I don't even know who I am anymore. I am surrounded by people who think I made the smart choice, but they don't see what's really happening. They don't see the blue lines and the disconnect that's slowly eating away at me. The future I could have had with you worries me constantly. I think about it all the time, imagining what my life would be like if I hadn't let fear and dare take over. I thought I was doing the right thing, but now I see how wrong I was. I am stuck in a life that feels wrong in every way, and all I can think about is the love and the future I could have had with you. Let's make a moment to talk about your finances because it seems like a significant turning point is approaching. This shift will mark a major change in your financial situation, bringing a new level of security and stability to your future. Even though you may be facing challenges right now, there's a promising development on the horizon. It could come to the form of financial gain, perhaps through a successful transaction or investment, and it's going to have a positive impact on your prosperity. As this gain comes in, you will begin to feel more confident about your financial situation. The worries and concerns that have been weighing on you will start to fade away as you see your resources grow. Of course, it won't mean that you will stop being careful with your money. You will still maintain a sense of caution, which is important. But the good news is you will have enough funds to start pursuing some of the things you've been wanting for a while, whether it's a dream purchase or an opportunity you've been eyeing. You will be in a position to take advantage of it. Your financial prudence will really shine during this time. You will be thoughtful and deliberate in how you spend your money, making sure that you balance enjoyment with responsibility. It won't be about reckless spending, but about treating yourself, but others in a way that aligns with your values. You will be able to experience the pleasure of buying things for yourself, but also the joy of being generous with those around you. Acquiring gift for others will bring you happiness and your increased financial flexibility will allow you to do so without stress. Even though you will be in a better financial position, money matters will still require some careful navigation. It won't be completely smooth sailing just yet, but the outlook is definitely improving. This emerging financial stability will give you peace and mind, allowing you to feel more at ease with your situation. As your financial foundation becomes more solid, you will start to embrace new opportunities that come your way. You will approach these changes with a sense of optimism and renewed confidence, knowing that you are on the right path towards a brighter and more secure financial future. Thank you for watching.